They are migrants who arrived in Tunisia hoping to cross the Mediterranean Sea to a better life in Europe. But their dreams have now turned into a nightmare, as their chances of ever making a crossing remains unknown after they were pushed back into the countryside of Jebania town, where they have turned the olive fields into a temporary home. With no resources to survive, migrants are being told by authorities they have to leave.
I left Cameroon in 2021. I'm here for 3 years now, trying to cross this Mediterranean Sea to go to Europe. But to no avail. It is now, I'm here in this town for 9 months. So the police have been pursuing us. Every day there's problem, asking us to leave the village and go back to town.
Tunisia has replaced Libya as a new departure point to Europe for people fleeing poverty and conflict in Africa and the Middle East. Many of them transit to Italy. Migrants claim Tunisia has been unfriendly to them, and they regularly face crackdowns. They say the police recently banned their tents and food.
Tunisians
don't want to give us jobs, so what can we do? We need to work, and if we can't work, it will make us resort to aggression. Some of my friends have resorted to that. If you don't have money, how will you eat? We can't just sit around and do nothing.
While the police have been trying to discourage the makeshift camps, local residents say the migrants are causing problems for the community since they took shelter in the fields.
They made us hate our lives. They took our phones, and you can't even go out of your home. For the field, we invested around $2,000 on irrigation pipes, and they took them in the morning. They have cut them to make tents. Then the police came and burned the tents down. So we bought new pipes. They took them again. They jump over our fences and take our sheep, our sheets, and our phones. One of them tried to take my neighbor's daughter by putting her on his shoulders. It was only when we came together that we managed to get her back. They are doing bad things, and you always see them with knives. We are fed up.
Tunisia faces pressure from European nations, especially Italy, to stem the influx of irregular migrants onto its territory.
Tunisia has done what it can based on humanitarian values and on the fact that these people are victims. But Tunisia will not be a victim of those who plan to make it a place for these people. Tunisia will not be a crossing, nor a place to stay in.
Italy says since the start of the year, about 16,000 migrants, including more than 2,000 from Tunisia, arrived on its borders, compared to over 34,000 in the same period last year. And with improving weather, the number of migrant boats leaving Tunisia for the Italian coast has increased significantly. Many of the migrants in this field wait for their opportunity. Caroline B., CGTN.